There was a rule in every classroom, unspoken but understood. Whoever controlled the room controlled the lesson. The teacher knew it, most students knew it, but today, one student at the back had decided to test it. Leaning back in his chair, eyes locked on the teacher like a dare. The classroom murmured with quiet concentration, pens scratching paper, the soft shuffle of shifting chairs blending into the stillness. At the back, one student wasn't participating. His legs sprawled out, his chair balanced precariously on the back two legs, and his smirk cut across the room like a dare. He waited for the teacher to turn his back. As soon as the marker touched the whiteboard, he struck. "Hey sir, how much do they pay you to be this boring? Or is this just charity work?" The teacher paused mid-sentence but didn't turn around. A ripple of discomfort moved through the room, heads lowering a little further over their work. The boy grinned, emboldened. "You've got that look, you know, like you're just happy anyone even listens to you, or pretends to." The teacher slowly capped the marker and turned, his expression blank, but his eyes sharp. "Are you finished?" The boy's grin widened. "Not by a long shot. I mean, come on, you're making it too easy." A flicker of frustration crossed the teacher's face, but it vanished as quickly as it appeared. He moved close to the boy's desk, arms loosely folded, and stopped just short of invading the boy's space. "Go on then. Say whatever you need to say." "Oh, I don't need to," the boy shot back, leaning forward, his grin sharp. "But it's kind of fun, isn't it? You're stuck here, trying to make us care, while I'm just pointing out the obvious." The teacher raised an eyebrow. "And the obvious is?" "That this," the boy gestured around the room, "is probably the high point of your day, right? You get to feel important, like we actually respect you or something," he chuckled, shaking his head. "It's a joke. You're a joke." The teacher's lips pressed into a thin line. He exhaled deeply, visibly steadying himself. "Do you feel better now?" "Better than you, I bet," the boy said, leaning back with an exaggerated stretch. "I mean, come on, what are you going to do? Give me a detention? Send me to the principal?" He shrugged. "What's the worst that happens? I get a slap on the wrist. Big deal." The teacher's gaze hardened, his voice dropping just slightly. "You think this is power, don't you?" The boy's smirk faltered, then returned, smaller, but still defiant. "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means," the teacher said, his voice calm but edged, "that you're mistaking the absence of consequences for strength. You're hiding behind rules that protect you, and you think that makes you untouchable. It doesn't." The boy leant forward again, his grin forced. "Yeah, and what are you going to do about it, huh? Call my parents? Write me up? Please, go ahead, I'll still be here tomorrow." The teacher tilted his head slightly, studying him. "You're right, you'll be here tomorrow, but one day you won't be." The boy blinked. "And what's that supposed to mean?" "It means this act of yours, this poking and prodding and testing people because you think you're clever, it won't work forever. One day you'll try it with someone who doesn't have to play by the rules." The boy snorted. "What? Like some big bad guy's gonna jump up and teach me a lesson? Please, this isn't a movie." "No, it's not," the teacher replied, his tone sharpening. "It's real life. And in real life, People don't always respond politely when you push them too far. The boy opened his mouth to retort, but the teacher cut him off, leaning in slightly, his voice firm but quiet. Let me ask you something. Would you talk to me like this the day after you graduate, when I am no longer your teacher? The boy hesitated for a second, his smirk faltering again. I mean, maybe. No, you wouldn't, the teacher said evenly, because deep down, you know I wouldn't have to tolerate it, and you know there'd be no safety net for you to hide behind. The boy's jaw tightened, his bravado slipping. So what? You're saying I should just shut up and respect you? I'm saying, the teacher continued, his voice firm but calm, that if your entire sense of strength comes from knowing I have to hold back, then it's not strength, it's cowardice. The boy bristled, sitting up straighter. Cowardice? Are you calling me a coward? I am, the teacher said plainly. Because bravery doesn't come from exploiting protections. It comes from standing on your own, knowing there's nothing there to shield you. And the fact that you keep testing these boundaries here, at school, where you know you're safe, says everything about the kind of person that you are right now. The boy's face reddened. That's not... The teacher held up a hand, stopping him. One more question. Do you think everyone you'll meet in life will be as civil to you as I am? The boy froze, his mouth open but silent. Do you think this act will serve you out there? The teacher asked, his voice softening, almost weary. You think people will laugh it off or let it slide? They won't. And when it happens, when someone doesn't play along, doesn't let you get away with it, what will you do then? The boy swallowed, his defiance flickering into something else. Uncertainty, maybe even discomfort. The teacher took a step back, letting his words settle. Then, with a final, almost offhand remark, he delivered the blow that landed deeper than any raised voice or punishment ever could. Just be careful, he said quietly, because one day you won't be the one choosing who plays this game with you. The boy's face twitched, something unspoken flashing across his features. He glanced to the side, seeking validation from his classmates, expecting smirks or nods, some sign that he was still in control. But no one looked back. Some stared at their papers with intense focus, pretending they hadn't heard. Others shifted uncomfortably, their gazes fixed anywhere but on him. The smirk he had worn so easily moments ago felt unnatural now, hollow, misplaced. The teacher let the silence linger for just a moment longer, then sighed and turned back to the front of the room. He glanced at the clock, then at the half-finished essay sprawled across his desk. All right, he said, clapping his hands together once. Let's go, people. Macbeth's poor life choices aren't going to analyze themselves. A few groans. A couple of tired chuckles. The spell was broken. The sounds of pens scratching paper resumed, but at the back of the room, the boy sat motionless, his smirk gone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to share it with someone who might like it too. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more content like this. Check out my other videos if you've got a few minutes to spare.